Divorce secrets. Today, Nicole Kidman filed for divorce from her husband of 19 years, country star Keith Urban. We've obtained the paperwork, and it reveals that while news of the split is just coming out, behind the scenes, the power couple has been working this out for weeks. Jim Murray has the very latest.
It's official. Nicole Kidman has filed for divorce from Keith Urban. In the divorce documents, the actress lists irreconcilable differences. It looks as if they've worked out a big part of the divorce, including custody of their 2 teenage daughters. Nicole Kidman is deemed primary residential parent with 306 days a year of parenting. Keith Urban is allowed 59 days. The last time the power couple was spotted together in public was 3 months ago at a World Cup soccer event in Nashville. Just 5 days later, Nicole celebrated their 19 years of marriage with this loving photo. "Happy anniversary, baby," she gushed. Keith Urban did not post back. Now comes the shocking news that Keith Urban moved out of their home at the beginning of this summer and has his own place in Nashville. There's also a report that he's seeing another woman.
What we've learned is that she really has been fighting hard over the past 3 months or so to save their marriage. This isn't what she wanted.
Just 4 months ago, Nicole and Keith looked lovey-dovey at the Academy of Country Music Awards. When Keith received the rare Triple Crown Award, he adoringly thanked Nicole.
My wife, Nicole, Mary, is here tonight. I love you, baby girl.
Last year, Keith raved about Nicole's devotion to their relationship.
4 months into our marriage, my addictions that I'd done really nothing about blew our marriage to smithereens, and I went into the Betty Ford Center. Nick pushed through every negative voice, I'm sure even some of her own, and she chose love.
But this summer, they've been living separate lives. Keith has been on tour and sounded touchy when he was asked about Nicole's sex scenes in movies with much younger actors like Zac Efron.
I watched a movie with her and Zac Efron recently.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
What does Keith Urban think when he sees his beautiful wife with beautiful younger men like Zac Efron having these beautiful love scenes?
He's disconnected from Zoom.
Did he just hang up on us?
Nicole's recent post entitled Summer Memories had lots of images with her 2 daughters, but no Keith.
Keith was notably absent from those photos.
I spoke to family law attorney Rachel Juarez of TV's Hot Bench.
Does it matter what the reasons are? If there's another woman, if they've simply grown apart, does that factor into how this plays out?
The majority of the states in the United States are no-fault divorces at this point, which means that no, it doesn't matter if somebody had an affair, if somebody was ignoring the other one.
We don't know if there's a prenup, but they're both high profile. You would suspect that there may be.
You would highly suspect, because they were both prominent at the time they got married. They were both very wealthy.